Hey guys, Konga here, and today we are pulling out the Object 907 and our very long quest to ace all the tanks we've played in our garage, at least from tiers 5 through tiers 10. And then 907 is, of course, one of them. We have not aced this yet. Well, technically not on our account. We haven't aced it yet. We've aced it on someone else's account. But when I look at my stats, I want to see gold, 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 gold. A lot of gold, just going straight down the list. Instead of gold, 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 silver. Like, what's this silver? Get out of here, silver. Be gold, you know? And so that's what we're doing here, is we're trying to ace. And any game where we get close to acing, or we do ace, we will post. Just to keep you guys guessing. That way I'm not just posting games and you're just like, oh, he's posting a game, it must be an ace, right? So the question is, will this be an ace or won't it be an ace? That's a good question. I don't know. I do know. But we'll find out at the end of this replay. This quick replay. It's a quick one. We notice right away that our team is being very aggressive, and their team is... I don't know what they're doing. And so we're going to take advantage of that. And this is something a tank like this can do, is... take advantage of something like that, and because of its faster reload. I mean, it's no 140 T62A or 430, but it's still a decent rate of fire. And if it was an autoloader, it would fall behind rather rapidly in a game like this. Because what happens with an autoloader is you empty one magazine, and that magazine is usually so devastating that it gives your team a huge advantage, and then they just push through with the clip you did, and then you can't keep up anymore because now you have to reload while your team kills everything. So autoloaders are better, in my opinion, if you're trying to do damage for late game. If you're doing too much damage at the start of a game, your team is just going to win thanks to you, and you won't be able to do anything. I mean, that's great for winning, right? It's fun to win. But I mean, when you're going for damage, not so much. However, a single shot does perfectly fine. Are we going to kill this E5? Are we going to do it? No. And my reflexes were incredibly slow. STB1 on the field. Do we do it, or do we stay still? You know what? We're going to put a shell into him. There we go. Nice shot into his gun mallet. You can pen that easily. And we're just going to go. I don't know where the enemy team is, but they have no tank destroyers, so we're going to take the initiative. And, wow, that guy really wanted to shoot me once, and he failed. Hello, Maushin. You missed. He was probably shooting at somebody else. Go for his tracks. We missed his tracks. There's a mouse on the left as well. Alright, so we're going to use the Maushin as cover from the mouse. Put shell after shell into him, and then we'll go after that mouse. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a great plan. Now, the roof of this turret is really bad. It's the worst of the Russian mediums. Maybe other than the K91, I'm not sure what the roof of the K91 is, but this thing is overmatchable. It's like 30 millimeters, and it's big. You see that circle? There's like a circle on top of the tank. That whole circle is 30 millimeters. So you can overmatch this thing with anything higher than a 90 millimeter gun on the roof, and so you have to be careful when you're side hugging like that. T62A doesn't have that problem, which is why the T62A is currently my favorite Russian medium, is because that play I did there, I could have actually stood still, and the Maushin wouldn't be able to do anything to me. So we're going to track this mouse, and then we're going to get to his side, get a bit of assist off of him as well, and hello, he misses. And this is just, it's just GG. Once this happens to you, you're in a big heavy tank, and there's a Russian medium. It's pretty much over. However, he does have friends, so I'm not going to continue to side hug him, and instead I pull away. And we're going to hopefully put a shell into this guy. Like, look how fast this game is going. We're up to 4,000 damage. We're going to hopefully put another shell into this guy. There we go. Now we break the 4,000 damage. And we're not done yet. We're going to keep cooking. Keep cooking right now. And we've got VKB. Do we have a shot on him? We do, but he's kind of a tougher target. So I'd rather shoot this guy because he is side on. Boom, straight into him. The Idaho, is that the Idaho Spud or something? I can't remember. I can't see the name. But it's a name I haven't seen in a while. But it's a name I've seen. Hello, put a shell into him. He's been playing for a long time, so it's good to see he's still playing. T95 E6, put a shell into him. We're going to put another one into him. Boom, just like that. Being quick and decisive. He dies, and now we're going to hopefully get to the side of the 60 TP. Oh, hello, nice easy shot. Straight into the side. There we go. 322 damage, and we're up to almost 6,000 damage. And can I get under his turret? No, it goes into the side of his turret instead and bounces off. So now we're going to switch our attention to this guy who's giving me the side of his turret-ish. We're going to fire it, but then he gives me the front. We must have got a high roll there, as we do penetrate the front of his turret. No problem. We bounce a shell from him, and we're going to switch our attention to the Patton. Put one shell into him. Hopefully we'll be able to put one more into him before we finish off the VK. There we go, we do. Can we break 7,000 damage this game? Patton is going to die most likely. Yes, Patton dies. VK, hello. I've got a nice easy shot in the back of his tank. And it goes into the side, unfortunately, and we bounce off. The server couldn't quite keep up with my turning. I turned too fast, but we get the kill. But now we have to put 2 shots into this guy if we want to get ourselves over 7,000 damage. Will we be able to do it? We put 1 in, and no, Jagdpanzer 100 finishes him off, so we only end the game with 6,888 damage. Is that enough to ace the tank? Did we do it? It was fast-paced, and it was all close combat. So, it's going to be close. What did we do? Come on. Come on. Clone guy likes to let it go slowly. No, it's only a first class. Only a first class with 1,543 base XP. We were probably 1 kill away. If we had, or 1 shot away even, from acing this thing. So unfortunately we are unable to ace it with that game right there. However, just because I felt like it, I'm going to show or share an ace with you guys. This time I'm on Air's account, back when this tank first came out. And so the tank was definitely easier to ace back then. I was acing it all day while I was playing it on his account. But in this one we do get more base experience. So perhaps this could have been an ace in modern day 907, maybe, perhaps. So this is the unbuffed version. So this is the version that's kind of not very good. I mean, it's got the trolley armor, it's got the decent mobility, the decent gun handling, but it's really nothing special. You'd be better off playing the Object 430 because the gun handling isn't that much better. But, you know, it is what it is. And this is also, I believe, before update 4.12, so the circle, aiming circle, looks bigger. And the shells fly more straight. It's pretty nice. I'm just going to unlock this guy because he's kind of driving in a straight line, so it's pretty easy. We put 3 into him rather rapidly, even with our longer reload. We're going to try to kill him here. Yes, we are. And we finish him off just like that. And we're going to switch our attention to this guy. So this is a long time ago, this replay. Oh, he pens my turret ring and jams my turret. Bit unfortunate there. And here he comes, right into his ammo rack. And look how slow this turret ring turns. So I'm going to fix my turret ring. And unfortunately, because I do that, he's going to... Oh, he's not. Never mind. I must have been remembering a different replay. I thought he broke my gun. Well, that's what I get for not watching this. Hello, mouse. Lower plate. Into his tracks. For some reason, actually, the gun feels less accurate. Maybe he doesn't have as good a crew as I did or something. Oh, well, now our gun is broken, so our gun shoots straight. So that might be the case. Of course, this isn't my crew, and this isn't my equipment setup. I forget what he has on it. So maybe that's why. But my gun is shooting more straight now that my gun is broken. But this is before update 4.12. It definitely is. And just because, like I said, the circle isn't as small when you're driving. Like when you drive now, the circle's like tiny. It's like, huh? And then your shells go outside the circle. It's like, huh? What's going on? Why'd you shrink the circle if our shells don't even go into the circle? You know. But there we go. We got a Death Star in front of us, a mouse as well. We're going after them. We've got a broken gun for the rest of the game. It truly is unfortunate. We tried to put a shell in there, but it was like never going to hit. But we're still spotting him, getting some assists from him. We're up to 1,300. We're up to almost 3,000 of our own damage. Another shell goes into him. We're still spotting him. His engine gets knocked out. Where's the Death Star? Don't know. This guy's not looking. So we're just going to poke up, put it in, roll incredibly low, and let him survive. But not very long as the grill finishes him off. Thank you, grill. Who's next? Who else wants some of this? Anybody? Will this grill go for us? Will he do it? No, he does not. And I'm like, you know what? This isn't going to work. Let's leave. And so that's what we're going to do now is just leave. Fight these guys over here. Like, the thing about this map is it is very, very difficult to push into the enemy team's base from my side. It really is. And so the place I like to push in is from here. I think it's a little bit easier than the other side where most of my team usually pushes in from. It just does feel easier, and I think because of the little dips and divots and stuff that you can use to go haul down and avoid shells and such. So that's why I like to push in from this side. But it is what it is. Hey, broken gun. Oh man, he pens us actually there. Surprisingly, because this thing's sidearm is really good. We're gonna try that again. Hopefully he won't pen us this time. Wait, there's another machine. Oh yeah, the machine was somewhat newish at this point, and people were everywhere with them. I mean, people still are, but they were more so everywhere. And this machine, I believe, is going to YOLO us in just a second. And you're going to see just how trolly this tank can be. And, man, how awesome it would be if we had the buff version in this replay. There he comes. There's one bounce. Let me angle a bit. There's 2 bounces. Gonna give him more of my side. Come on, try me. Try me. There's another bounce, and he dies. He's, like, aiming. Where do I shoot this guy? Ah! Well, first of all, there's 2 things he could have done there. 1, aim better. 2, he didn't have to sit side on in front of me trying to aim. He could have still squared up to me at least. Now this guy's coming, and he pens 1 shell into us. And now it's like, well, this is it. He pens another one into us. Here we go, boys. He bounces one. And he bounces the last one. Yes, we live. Haha! And we rammed him by accident. And we break the house. But we will kill him before he reloads, that's for sure. Where are you going, little boy? Come here. I'll put another one to him. And he gets finished off by the tortoise, who's been sniping for us rather effectively. He put a few shells in the mouse earlier. And so did the grill. So that's pretty cool that we have some support. And now we have a couple of tanks down this way. Down at yonder, which we're going to be going after at. That doesn't make any sense, but we are. 4,300 damage, almost 3,000 assisted. 2,100 damage blocked. That's something this tank can do. Now, because of its armor layout, I find it's not so much skill that blocks damage. I mean, you can wiggle around and hope. But it's more RNG that decides if you get penned or not. And so I find in this tank, I'll have games where I block like 3,000 damage. And then I'll have games where I block nothing. It's just the nature of the tank. But you just fired, so we're going to auto-lock you. And your gun cannot damage me. Like, let's be real. Even with your APCR, he bounces. And I bounce, so it's okay. Alright. Hey, girl. Hey, is he going to ram him? He is. And he rams him. Hello, M103. How are you doing, pal? You're the last one on my list. Because the last one alive. No shot. Not quite a shot there. M103 just fired. Hello there. And he's going to change his attention to me. Yes, he is. Put it into his tracks. And can we get around him? Can we do it? No, we can't. But he's tracked. Oh, he fixes his tracks so we don't get any more of that juicy assist. Well. So we died there. We kind of just YOLO'd in. I wanted that track. I wanted that extra damage, but he does pen us underneath our space armor, as you can see there, right there. That's if he hit just a few inches higher, he would have probably bounced or been absorbed. But it is what it is. He does kill me, but not before we do 4,600 damage. So not 6,888, but we got more assists, some tracking, some block damage. And because of that, we get 1,566 base XP, which is a bit more. If we didn't get killed, we wouldn't have lost any XP as well. The person who kills you does steal a bit of your experience. So unfortunately, you know, this probably could have been 1,600 base XP, but it's still an ace, so I'll take it. So those are the replays, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, subscribe. Hopefully, we'll be able to ace this thing on my account soon, and then you'll see a video where it's aced on my account soon. But that's not the case today, is it? So next time we'll hopefully have a video where it's aced. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.